Hi everybody, SuaSaya here, and today I wanted to talk to you about a movie I watched the other day, and that movie is Independence Day Resurgence. Alright, well let's give you a little bit of background. Let's talk about the first one first. That movie? I liked that movie. It was a good movie. I mean, it was no spectacular movie that should have won awards or anything like that. But it was enjoyable. It was an entertaining movie, and it was something I could watch, a number of times when I was just feeling like watching something just mindlessly entertaining. So, with that said, let's talk about this movie. All right. First, let's start with the good things about this movie, okay? We'll go with the good. We'll lead with the good shit. All right. First off, the new alien ship, it's ginormous. It's freaking huge. And very impressive, I've got to say. I mean, I wasn't expecting a ship that big. I don't know, maybe, no, I think it was actually bigger than the ship in Battlestar Galactica, um, the newer one, more modern one, and it was quite impressive. I mean, the arrival of the ship on Earth, that was pretty damn cool. I mean, the pure devastation of this ship when it so-called touches down on the Earth was immense. So I was very impressed with that. Plus, the idea of one ship coming to Earth, just one, and conquering the Earth is kind of ridiculous. But this ship, it could definitely fucking do it. Most certainly. And then the Alien Queen, she was pretty impressive, I gotta say. I mean, think if I were one of those people and having to look at her and go, okay, we have to defeat her. Shit. I mean, shit. How the fuck are we gonna do that? I mean, hell, if I were on this earth and that ship came and landed, I think everybody would have just shit their pants if that actually happened in real life. And so the alien arrival in this movie is pretty good. I mean, I'm still partial to the original, simply because, I mean, I would have been one of those people that was on top of a building welcoming the aliens. I mean, shit, yeah, they died. But they died spectacularly. If I die, which, I'm going to die, most certainly. It's just going to happen. But that would be a way I'd want to go out. Just seeing, the last thing you see is just something spectacular. And they didn't feel any pain either, It's just like, boom, something beautiful and spectacular and exciting. And you're just wiping off the face of the earth all of a sudden. You just, that's it. But that was a fucking awesome way to go out. So, yeah, uh, that's, I think that's pretty much all the good things I can say about the movie. Yeah, that's all, really. So, now that we've talked about the good, the minuscule amount of good, which, yes, was impressive and worth seeing. If you like alien movies, that part of the movie, those aliens coming to Earth, that was most certainly worth seeing. But now, let's talk about the bad. There is no gradual build-up to the story. There's no suspense that's built up. It's just like the movie starts. Okay, here, I'm going to set the scene for you. The movie starts. And yes, there might be some spoilers in this, so if you actually fucking care, stop watching. But if you don't care and actually want to hear what I say, here it goes. You'd think that taking 20 years making a sequel to a movie, that this second movie would be at least as good as the first movie. But no, it's not. Okay, here's why this movie feels like it was only done in or written, I should say, in 2 months. Main key here, there is no gradual build up to the story. No suspense at all. Not any. All right, picture this. All right, movie starts. Look, here are some new characters. Look, here are some old characters. Look, the world has unified and has used the old technology from the older aliens to build up defenses. Now look, there's this white guy, and he's a screw up. But hint, hint, he's a hero too. Now, here's an alien ship. Kill it! Oh crap, here's the real alien ship. And it's massive. And the whole world screams, holy fuck. Yeah. That all happens within the first 5 minutes of the movie. So all this that should have been there to build up to it all, so that when the aliens come, it's suspenseful. It wasn't there. Not at all. I mean, yeah, like I said, when the alien ship actually enters the atmosphere of the Earth, it's impressive. Yes. But it's just a good visual. That's it. Now, the second issue that I have with this movie is that there's no character progression. I mean, I guess, they figure that you already know the old characters, so why bother with any of that? Even though, it's been 20 years since the first movie, and there's probably a large basis of people who are wanting to watch this movie have never seen the first one. So they don't know who the fuck these people are, or any of their backstories. But you know what? Fuck backstories. At least that's what they said when they made this movie. So, well, okay. They did show a couple little backstory things. Like, all right, they showed a painting of Will Smith. Mm-hmm. And you got the impression, nobody said anything, but you got the impression that he died. Don't tell you why, don't tell you how. Apparently he's dead. God knows how. He didn't die in the first movie, so I don't know. And speaking of that, the stripper mom, all of a sudden she's a doctor now. I don't know how that happened. But, I don't really know much of how anything happened. I mean, the president now, he's like insane or something. I'm not quite sure. Because like I said, they do nothing with the characters. They hint at a few little backstories that these new characters have some sort of past. But yeah, they just hint at it. They don't actually tell you anything. So with that, you don't give a shit about these characters. You don't. You don't care. You couldn't care any less at all. And it's so cliche. Yeah. Speaking of cliches, I mean, this movie is full of them. Full of them. It's like they just cherry picked a few things from the first movie to put in to make sure that it's in this movie. Like, oh, there's got to be kids. It's got to be kids with either no parents or parents who have basically not there for them. That was in both movies. The obligatory dog. Oh, can't forget the dog. Even though it's just kind of smushed in there at just one little part. Don't forget the dog. And don't forget about, the president giving that speech. And they tried really hard to replicate that speech from the first movie. But this time around, yeah, there's no inspiration. It's just like they changed the words, but they kept the, I don't even know how to describe it. They just tried so fucking hard. And it did not work at all. God, I can't even count how many cliches are in it. And I'm not going to waste your time counting them all off. But trust me, if you've seen the first one and you watch this one, you'll notice them. And you'll just shake your head. I mean, seriously, the first one, it gave you a sense of, like at the end, when they beat the aliens. I mean, let's not even get into the fact that, yeah, you rooted for them in the first one. This time around, like I said, you don't give a shit. You're just like, okay, give me something else interesting to look at. That's about it. But yeah, like I'm saying, in the first one, you rooted for them to win. And when they won, oh yeah, I mean, no, you didn't stand up in the theater and clap and go, oh yes, we killed those fuckers. You didn't rejoice, but a little bit internally you did rejoice. I mean, I love aliens, and I don't wish any death on any aliens out there. Yes, I believe in aliens, but that's another video to come sometime soon. But I don't wish them to die. But yeah, it was still, you still got that pride that like, yes, we beat them. We, as a world, beat the aliens. And you rejoiced internally, probably quietly, but internally to yourself. This movie? No. They tried really hard to try to get you to have that same feeling, but because of the things I have previously said, you don't get that. Because there's no suspense. Nothing's built up in you to get some sort of release. And you don't give a shit about the characters. Now, I could nitpick it, and go over all these little things, but I'm not going to do that to you. That would probably turn into a rather boring video if this one isn't already. It could be, I don't know. But, final word. All right. Should you watch this? Should you not watch this? Even though it is bad, it's not a good movie. It's not. But like I said in the beginning, there are some really good visuals. There really is. So if you're in the mood for a good movie, don't bother. But if you're in the mood for just something interesting to look at, to see something cool, okay, yeah, give it a try. Give it a watch. I'm not going to say you're going to enjoy it, but there are things that you will enjoy looking at. And sometimes that's what you're in the mood for. But be prepared. If you watch this movie, you're not going to get any satisfaction. You're not going to get that satisfying feeling you got from the first one. And if you're like me, right after you watch this movie, you're going to rewatch the first one to try to get that satisfaction. So be prepared. All right, well, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope it wasn't too tedious, but oh well, if it was.